Almost $500,000. That's how much one run has raised for heart research at the Medical College of Wisconsin. And it's named the Steve Cullen Healthy Heart Club Run Walk. We are about to speak to the wife and daughter of the man that it's named after for you to take part. But first, here's one example of the research this event funds. A doctor may have discovered how a vitamin may help someone whose blood pressure is plummeting. The discovery happened back in 2015 during open heart surgery. A patient's blood pressure was plummeting. Nothing was working to bring the person back, not even adrenaline.
You're kind of running out of options. So my colleagues started giving vitamin B12, and the blood pressure magically kind of started going up.
Dr. Julie Freed had no idea the instantaneous response would save that patient's life.
How is this possibly happening?
Dr. Freed has been searching for that answer ever since at the Medical College of Wisconsin. When you started looking under the microscope and doing this, what were you thinking?
It was almost hard to believe that, again, a simple vitamin could have this kind of effect.
With one squeeze, she's going to show us how it works on this tiny human blood vessel.
See how it's starting to respond?
Oh, wow.
And now it's getting smaller, 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 smaller.
A side effect of B12 is that it can increase blood pressure, which in this case is a good thing. Dr. Freed also found the vitamin can clean up something that appears when you're dying or have a bacterial infection, like sepsis.
When tissue isn't getting enough oxygen, it could be releasing this compound hydrogen sulfide. And that's what the vitamin B12 binds to and kind of says nope and just kind of takes it out of the circulation.
She believes B12 could be a game changer for treating sepsis patients.
It's what the infection does, which causes low blood pressure.
How many lives do you think could be saved now?
A lot.
Gail Cullen and one of Steve's 4 daughters, Kathleen Cullen Ritter, joins us now on Live at Daybreak to share more about the Cullen Run Walk happening in Wauwatosa, February 15th. So how old were you and how old was Steve when he passed away?
I was 41 and Steve was 40.
And Kathleen?
I was 8.
8 years old. What do you remember of your father?
I remember he was a big runner, and so going on runs with him or bike rides and just his lively personality.
Yeah, and we have some pictures of him running. That looks like it's on the lakefront.
Lakefront Marathon.
Gail, what? Oh, that was the marathon.
Yeah.
So he was perfectly healthy.
Well, I mean, we all could probably do a little bit better in that regard, so I wouldn't say perfectly.
I've never run a marathon.
But yeah, he was a runner. In fact, he ran a marathon 4 days before he died.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So are you just trying to raise more awareness? Is that how this all started with this run?
Well, we started it, obviously this was a horrible tragedy for our family with 4 little girls and being left without their father and me without my husband. It was unspeakable almost. And so to try to do something positive with such a horrible situation was kind of the impetus. We actually Steve died in October, and then the following January would have been his birthday. And so a group of us, his brother, his sister, and my kids and a few other friends got together, decided to just run in the neighborhood in his honor. And then my brother-in-law said, well, maybe we should do this again next year, but invite more people and see if we can raise some money. And that was 24 years ago.
And now you do it now. Are you so happy that, even though your dad passed away, there's something that you can hold on to in his memory like this every year?
Yeah, I think it's a really cool legacy, and it's really important that it's not just about our family, but it shows the importance of research and how we can help other people that are experiencing similar health issues. And in addition to it, I think it's really special that it was started before fun runs were so trendy and popular.
Oh, you're right.
And so it really was kind of, and it still is, all volunteer based and one of the first of its kind in that way.
And February is Heart Month, and we have some pictures. I mean, boy, is that cold out when you guys do that.
Not necessarily.
Okay.
We've had heat waves when we've gotten in the 40s or 50s.
That's true.
We always hope for that.
But it does share the importance of getting out and being active, especially when on cold days like this, even staying indoors. And even if you don't have something in your family where it runs in your family, just get your heart checked.
Yeah. And it's one of those things that we all have to be careful of. Heart disease is the #1 killer has been forever, unfortunately, in this country, men and women. And so it's something that we all should be aware of and be working on keeping our own hearts healthy. So certainly a run or walk would help with that.
And you know, all that money goes and stays local to the Medical College of Wisconsin.
Yes.
Have they been an awesome partner?
Yeah, it's really wonderful to be able to tell the people that run and walk in this event that that research that you just saw was funded by their efforts. By them coming out and running and walking, they fund amazing research like that. We've been able to fund many different projects. That's just one example, but it's really exciting to have that direct connection with the scientists and researchers that are doing this groundbreaking work.
And I worked with Gail to put this story together. We were going to do a 3D heart. A doctor was doing that with her funds, a Cullen scholar. And then we found the doctor who had a simple vitamin that she discovered, and without the Cullen funds, she wouldn't have been able to research it further. So I mean, what you guys are doing may save, she said, I said, do you think this will save lives? And she said, or how many lives? She said, a lot. It's even going into sepsis and other different disorders and diseases and infections.
Yeah, it's really opened up a
lot
of possibilities, which is really exciting.
That's exactly why we're sharing this story. So we hope that you join us for the 24th annual Steve Cullen Healthy Heart Club Run Walk, Saturday, February 15th. Sign up at cullenrun.com. Gail and Kathleen, thank you so much for waking up with us. I appreciate you sharing your world with us. We'll be right back.